Which one do I need? Oh, that's what I needed. Psycho Bunny stream. What's going on, guys? Sorry for the delay. We are back here in the studio working on another project. Happy Friday. Hopefully this is in a good spot there. Oh, I see what's happening. Sorry. All right. Everything okay? I think. Let's check the studio camera. All right. We're good there. If we zoom out, are we getting microphone? We are. So I'm going to move the microphone where it's not being hit, but that's out of frame. Oh, in frame. Turned it off. All right. That's good. All right, today we got a pretty interesting episode. Let's check. Oh, our desktop isn't available at the moment. What are we doing today? We are going to proof watch the new Hot Wheels video that I just finished. It's not the greatest. I did it. I tried to work around with some animation for it this time. It's pretty neat though, but like I said, it's probably not the best. Sorry, I'm just getting set up here. It's probably not the best first edit, but it's okay. We're gonna watch that. It's gonna be our first go through, and then we're going to work on a sticker. Is the next plan, and then after that, we might do a 3-word challenge with the interchangeable colors again. I kind of liked how that was set up, so that's what I want to continue working on. Oh. All right, so first let's check out the new episode of Hot Wheels Unboxing. Now this is the first run. I haven't watched it myself, so we're gonna go through it real quick, see how it goes. This is with the new animation, and I'll kind of walk you through. Well, I can show you how it's done. Let me real quick give you the inside scoop. Okay. In a box. Sorry guys, I'm giving you a black screen. Just waiting for something to come up. So, whoa. How'd this come up? I hit that. So here's Premiere. And what started out as a pretty easy task, it used to be a pretty easy task, has turned into quite a lot of work. So I ended the small animation here in the corner, as you'll see in the video. It's a little guy and he talks now. He doesn't talk all that well, but I think he'll pass for the time being. I was hoping that this would help me do narrative and be more confident doing narrative. Not really the case. But by doing this project, I learned that the way that the workflow is going now is I'm watching all the footage back. No, I'm reading off the list of items so that I can get all that footage first using green screen and OBS at the same time. So I'm using like a little tiny video, we can bring it up here, of this guy on a green screen. And check, 1, 2. He says, welcome to another exciting episode of Hot Wheels Unboxing. I'm your host, the Unboxing King. For this week's episode, I can't hear that. Hold on, sorry guys. You can just jump in here. Oh, it should. I'm gonna play it through my headphones so I can hear as well. Okay, so let me see. Did he say? We're gonna dig through this old banana box. There's a lot of cars in here, so I broke it up into 3 main categories: first editions, main lines, and series cars. Let's dig in and see what we find. So right, like that's what I've been working with, and then I overlay that on top of these, and then use a filter called Ultra Key to take out the color, and then they're masked out a little bit because there is a line that like is left on the top, and it was driving me crazy. So hopefully we won't see any of those in the preview, and if we get lucky, we'll get to making some stickers, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. But let's check out that first version of this. Unfortunately, I stretched it out. I had it all put together. I hope it's not too loud. Check 1, 2. Welcome to another exciting episode of Hot Wheels Unboxing. I'm your host, the Unboxing King. For this week's episode, we're going to dig through this old banana box. There's a lot of cars in here, so I broke it up into 3 main categories: first editions, main lines, and series cars. Let's dig in and see what we find. First up, we have a 1995 first edition Dodge Ram 1500. This model is a beautiful forest green with a gray accent and a chrome front bumper. This model has 5-spoke wheels, and I believe the camper shell is removable. Next, we have a 1997 1970s Plymouth Barracuda collector's number 523. Now, this is not a first edition, but this car was supposed to be released as a first edition for this year, so many count it within the set. Next, we have a 1997 first edition Scorchin' Scooter. I remember when the scooter came out, it was very popular, and I had to have one for my collection. Next up is a 1997 first edition 59 Chevy Impala. I really love the 59 Chevy Impala. This is a great one with white interior and the gold wire-spoked wheels. I like the pink color, but I don't know if I love the abstract design on the side. Still a great looking car. Here we have a 1997 first edition Way Too Fast. This is a beautiful orange 2-door 4-seater equipped with 2 motors. I really enjoy the checkered roof decal. It makes it look like it's ready to race. I wonder how this car does on the track. Next up, we have a 1997 first edition BMW Z3 Roadster. So after the bell, there's here we have a 1997 BMW M Roadster. The only difference between these 2 cars is the card and the name on the card. Next, we have a 1997 first edition Ford F-150. This F-150 looks like an F-150 you'd buy off the showroom floor in 1997 for a work truck. This truck is tinted out and has a fancy chrome bed liner. Pretty cool. Here we have a 1997 first edition Firebird funny car. Out of the few Hot Wheels I do have open, one of them is a funny car. Not only is it painted this beautiful blue color with decals on it, it also opens, revealing a cockpit and a motor. I've always liked cars with special features. Next up we have a 1997 first edition Salt Flat Racer. This is an interesting looking car. I did a little bit of digging on Hot Wheels fandom page and didn't find much out about it. I was hoping that it was made after a real car, but all it says, this casting depicts the open-wheeled race car optimized for racing on the Salt Flat. Here's a 1997 first edition excavator. When I started collecting Hot Wheels in 1996, there was a rumor that the excavator had been recalled due to a shovel falling off and a kid trying to swallow it. But from the research I've done recently, I can't find any information about this being recalled. If you know anything about it, leave it in the comments below. Up next is a 1998 first edition Jaguar XK8. This car definitely has a 90s look to it, with its convertible top and its teal paint job. Just gives me a 90s vibe. It's not my favorite car in the 98 first edition series, but it was one for the collection. Here we have a 1998 first edition 65 Impala Lowrider. I've always really liked lowriders and Impalas, and this car was definitely one for my collection. This car is a beautiful metallic purple color and has a very traditional lowrider paint job on it. They did a great job with this casting. Next we have a 1998 first edition Catapult. This tiny little car did great on the track. It was always first to the bottom and it always made the loop-to-loop. Here we have a 1998 first edition 63 T-Bird. This car has a beautiful teal paint job with some classic pinstriping, and that white interior really helps set off this convertible. This is a great looking casting. Next up we have the 1998 first edition Dodge Caravan. Here we have the 1998 first edition Dodge Concept car. To be honest, this isn't my favorite car. From the paint job to the blue interior and even the style of the car, it's just not for me. Next we have the 1998 first edition Fathom.
I always
Mix.
thought it was blue.
Wait, is this even a car? I don't think there's wheels on this vehicle. Nonetheless, it's pretty cool. I think all those fan blades spin. This aquatic submarine would have made a great toy for a bath. Here we have the 1998 first edition Attitude. I'm not a big fan of the name, but the car is pretty cool looking. The orange windshield and the bright blue paint job and the yellow striping on the sides really gives this car a good look. I like their choice with the silver wire spoke wheels as well. Next up we have the 1998 first edition Bad Mutter. I always really liked this rally truck. I never did unbox one of these, but if I did, I would have made a dirt track in the hole in the lawn where the grass didn't grow. Here's a 1998 first edition Water Drag. Up next is a 1998 first edition Express Lane. This was always a really cool looking car slash cart. It was modeled after a cart with a giant engine in the front, but it doesn't seem like there's a good way to steer it. On a side note, this car was great on the track. I think the small metal wheelbase and the heavy motor up in front helped us win some races. Here's a 1998 first edition Dodge Sidewinder. I feel like trucks are a lot like people. Some people can pull off the convertible look, some should just wear hats. The shape of this truck is just too soft not to have a roof. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And last but not least, here's a 1998 first edition Solar Eagle 3. The Solar Eagle 3 was a solar-powered electric race car built by students of Cal State LA. This car completed 1,230 miles in a 10-day event without breaking down and finishing 20 minutes in front of its nearest competitor. That's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta move that end part a little bit. I feel like that's good. It's a solid episode. Yeah, so that's really what I've been working on for most of this week, is really trying to get all this buttoned in and formatted. Oh, it is warm up here in Seattle right now. So the plan is today is to work on a little bit of I'm gonna work on some stickers that I kind of got started yesterday, but wasn't really supposed to. I should have been resting. Let's go to the studio. Let's jump into the iPad. You missed Wednesday's episode. I did a 3-word challenge on paper and just went back to paper and some markers, which was fun. This one was dragonfly, microwave, and hammock. So kind of did my best with all those images. Yeah, so this was kind of a fun exercise. Maybe we'll do another one of these again, but probably not today. If I can get a good color scheme for this moose, and we can print some meese, then I'd be really happy. I also would be really happy if I didn't have huge glare, like it wasn't right there. Okay, let's hop into Procreate real quick. So I started this project and I've kind of just been messing around and painting a little bit. So this is interesting. I'm not a Procreate professional by any means. Like Procreate and I have like a hard time doing things together most days. So this is kind of where I'm at with this project. What can I say? I've done it in layers though, which is nice. I have some different layers. I got a dark gray layer, which I kind of like a little bit better. I feel like everything's a little bit too light. I should come in and redo everything a little bit more. And what I really should do is this layer go here. And a good trick to doing something is, and saving your colors, is finding the, oh, it's confusing. Yeah, because these are all built on clip art and stuff. So yesterday I was trying a little bit more of an abstract approach. Like I can pull all the colors out individually and color sections that I've only made. So what's cool about this is I've set it up so here's how this all works. I have a reference layer, which is the black lining, and I use that to fill in the spots that can be colored on the same layer. So things that probably will be the same color. Or not the same color, but things that I want to be colored. So like just the moose itself, I ended up filling in all the white space here. If you can see, I can actually take out the background and take out this one. I filled in all the white space on that layer. If I add that one, the white space comes back. And of course, there's a black line in between everything. But so what's cool about this is you can add a clipping layer. So you take a layer, I'll start from new. I'll delete these two. So I'll just add a layer here. It'll already add it as a clipping layer, which means it's going to only paint on this layer. I'm going to do the same for this one. I'm going to add a layer. It's also got a clipping layer. You can see it here by the little arrow. And so these will allow you to paint on the layer below it. So this layer that's indented more. So we're going to come back here. And I really wanted to do an abstract moose. That's kind of my plan. But this is going to erase all my colors, which, yeah, take it or leave it. I don't really care. I wanted to do something colorful. And also I found like textures. Ooh, I didn't try this one. That one's pretty cool too. Maybe I need to do like a mixed medium. So I don't know. What else is in here? Let's try some different things. Wow. Pretty cool. Right? That's pretty neat. Can I add a different color pattern to that? Will it end up in the same spot? Oh, it will. What if I made it smaller? What's going to happen then? Nope, it won't do anything. Huh, that's interesting. So what happens if I wanted to paint something different over it? I'm not hating that. I'm not hating it. For you, it looks like a different color than to me. What? I don't really like the colors. I would choose like, okay, let's go green for the Victorian abstract, right? And this has no rhyme or reason either, so it's not like I'm. And then let's go on the same level. Let's do this. Let's go here. Grab the cubes. And the cubes give it a nice zigzag pattern. What other brushes are there? Diagonal striations. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Maybe I should do that instead. See, I just don't know what I want to do, what the color scheme is for this moose. Whatever I think of, it's really not it. Okay, but we're still like pressing through and making stuff. So let's continue. Let's see what else is out there. Could put a grid on it. What does tessellated mean? Whoa. That's cool. That's cool. You guys can't see it, but it's got all this really fine detail in it. I wonder how this reacts to this. So if I was to do tessellated, a smaller, great, and I needed to color in. I have to do a shade darker. Like I gotta do a shade darker. Right? Have to like color in like little spots. Right? So this kind of gets really more intense a little bit. Still looks really cool. Where I'll zoom in for you guys. Why did that change? I zoomed in and it changed. Oh dear. Third time, really? Uh-oh. Did I just get lucky? What are we thinking? That looks pretty good, actually. Just gonna try to guess where these shadows are gonna lay. So I like that look, but I don't think that's gonna show up on a small print. Okay, I'm going to hide this real quick. I'm gonna add another one because I want to try something. Maybe I needed to. Oh, does it make this? It makes the size of the print bigger, doesn't it? So do I want to do like brown traditional? I don't know. I'm like obsessing about this. I like my original one better. It's the same size. Okay. It just changes the size of the brush you're painting with. Good to know. Let's move down. What if I did like a sunset with clouds in his body? I've seen it done. I haven't seen it done really well. I don't think I'm going to do it very well either, but let's just give it a shot. Oh, let's see what this one does. Oh, this one looks like, I like that. That's a cool look too. Cool textured look. Shading's off. I like that texture though. So I'm thinking something like that. Let's just try to paint it all. Why is that? Oh, like why is that so brown? Should have done this first. I should have done. This brush feels very. It's too grungy, I think, for what I want to do. I don't know. We're still trying out textures. I really wanted to do with something fun with like some bright colors. It wasn't so stodgy. Let's just do a mashup of things. They turn brown. See what else we got. Dove Lake. I just don't know when it's too much, right? Too much. Too much. But I still got to do the antlers color. You guys can't even see the color. Why is the color so poor? Do you need like a... Dang, it washes out all the color. I wonder if I... Still, I'm very like light on the color. These colors are super bright. On here and on there, they're very dark. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't been able to find a good. I just don't know what I want to do. Even this, I'm not loving. But if you can see, those are super bright colors. Oh, come on. What does this one look like? Oh man, that's pretty dark too. This one I like the best though. I just have a feeling it's not going to print. Let's take... Need to do one of these. Oh, I can't figure out what I'm doing. Tessellated. I kind of wanted like a gray color. Or like a light pink. This is a bummer. You guys can't see any of this. Made the the hooves hot pink. Just don't think this would print very well. So I'm not ready. So okay, we have the tessellated one. The brown one was okay. I think my favorite thing to draw with. I mean, that one was pretty cool. Let's try this one. We need to work on this part. Like, reminds me of like candy cane. See what that would look like. But it's a moose, not a reindeer, you know what I mean? I could pull it off though. I could fake it. Don't love it though. Still more. But if I wanted to do it, I want to do it in that porcelain blue. It's not even the right color. It's like the more like this color. I like it though. I mean, it looks fine. I can't do much else to it. See what this, what if I did a little bit of, right, just do a little bit of shading. The same blue, but halftone. Oh, you kind of have to, oh, it's too small. Oh, I don't really like how that halftone brush works. Just gives it a little bit more definition, you know? I was looking for a quick solution to my problems. So what if I did like I just don't know really. So maybe we need to add a layer here. And I don't know how I would. Let's just go for. We're not going to get to print today. Not anything that I think is going to be what I want. Unfortunately. Maybe, but I wanted to get a couple different. Just trying to like fill in what I know would be not getting a ton of light. Like this whole side. This is in the front. Just trust the instinct. Trust the process. Hmm. I just want more blue in general. I don't know how that works. Just a little bit of white. Just don't know. So, if I like how this one's colored, I can reference this one as well. But I'm still not sure. Oh, I like that much better. The double down. And that was kind of the hopeful idea, is that we'd be able to just don't know what happened there. Mix and match and make a few designs. Like this one. It's going to probably come out too dark though. Should we do a quick print? I don't know. This is not exactly what I want. Okay, here. Let's try something real quick. Just so I don't lose it. So odd I can't think in here. Share. Shares PNG. And share it to Gmail. Share it as to gonna send it. Did I send it? There we go. I had sent that one. Let's try to get just 2 more out. Maybe we'll print a real quick batch of stickers. Just see what's up. So super white, and then I wanted the light blue. I did like a brown overlay. No, it just looks dirty. Gives it a little bit of texture. Too much texture. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, this one's too much. There's too much color going on in there. That's too much too. I should just do them simple like that. Okay. Send it to my Gmail again. And then I'm going to do my plain forest creature one. And this was done. Maybe it was done with the charcoal. I thought it was done with like a pastel. Just paint with some of this. A little bit more texture. I need to go down to these. Should they be? color should they be? Gray? Okay. That's 3. There's got to be a dot somewhere. Should find it. I don't know where it's going to be. I don't know why I did that. It's going to be a little bit more of a problem when I get it back into. Okay. Let's see what it did over here. So we're good here. Sorry, guys. Let's just do a quick, we're going to do a quick fun little exercise. It went to, of course, not the, come on. I need to go to this one. I need to go to Google, Gmail, me. Okay. Download. These aren't going to be the best. It's all right. Download. And one more for me. Download. Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to go and open up. I'm going to close Premiere so we don't crash everything in the world. Close. I'm going to pop open Photoshop. I could have probably done some kind of generative fill and saved myself a lot of time. Or just asked it to turn it into a sticker. We're going to hide this. We're going to go from here. Needs to go into stickers. Oh no, what did I do? Sorry guys. We're gonna drop this as moose. And we're going to go open new window. We're gonna go find where our downloads went. Move here. We're gonna hide this. We're gonna go to Photoshop. I'm gonna open. We're gonna go to on your computer. We're gonna go to desktop. We're gonna go to moose. Where did it go? Nope. Stickers. Moose. Here we go. There's a problem because it's so big. I don't know why it needs to be so big. So we're going to crop it down so we have the least amount of room for error. Okay. Enter. Save. Close. Open. It's not too big of a task. Pretty easy. Photoshop's pretty much set up ready to go. Oh, sorry, I'm not giving you my desktop version. I just got in, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just doing a quick cropping of everything just to make sure I get it somewhat where I want it. Okay. Then I'm just gonna quick save it and close the file. Not really doing any yeah, I think that texture is way too small to see, but it looks pretty cool from here. Okay, there we go. Whew. All right, we're gonna save. We're gonna close, we're gonna hide. We're gonna jump, bring up in Cricut. We're gonna open, we're gonna go to my stuff. I'm gonna create a new project. We're going to click upload images. We're going to browse. We're going to go to desktop. We're going to go to stickers, moose. I want to upload all these, but we can't. Continue. Oh, I'm actually going to make these. So these go into just stickers, sticker packs, upload. So there's one. Windows image, upload image. Let's go for this moose. Continue. Apply. Black graphic. This is going to go into stickers as well. Upload. And then the last one we need to upload. I don't know why it's doing it like this. Okay. As you can see, the colors are way more vibrant when I did the actual upload than before. And close this. So what I would really want to do here is I'm going to just do a quick resizing because these are too big. So I'm going to take my biggest size, I'm going to move it down to 3. Take my biggest size, I'm going to move it down to 3. And take my bigger side, I'm going to move it down to 3. Right? And then what I want to do is, wait, how small is my small side? So we're going to do this and we're going to do it with, hopefully this all goes well, but you know, usually it doesn't. I create a sticker. I want to offset this. I want to offset it at 0.1. Even 0.1's a lot. Why is 0.1 so much? It's fine, whatever. This is going white, as well as getting attached. I could actually flatten these together. Same here, we're going to go offset, apply, go white, going to attach, and last one, offset, white, click, attach these two. Now what I'm going to do is just real quick so I can see how many of these I can get on a sheet, which is probably only going to be 6. We'll do 2 and 2 of each. I'm going to make a box here that is 6.75, enter, by 9.25. This is going to be my template for my stickers. Okay, good. I want to put that in the back though. Oh, these are, oh man, I flattened one and I attached 2. It's a good thing I have, that was a long time ago though. Never hurts to practice. Okay, then we're gonna flatten these. Just gonna do it real quick. Hopefully it's real quick. 6.75. Oh, of course I forgot to unlock it. 9.25, enter. Nope. 9.25, enter. There we go, that's better. Move this one out of the way, let's move that up. Move it down. Move this over. So definitely can get 1 in there. Oh, it's 3.2 one way. It's okay though, I think. Because up to down, we're okay. So there's only going to be the ability to get 3 stickers, but, or 6 stickers, but still. Could be cool. Oh no, what's happening? Really? Are they too tall? 3.2, that's 9.8. Yeah, they're too tall. Let's try something real quick. Oh. Okay. Let's try this. Right? Okay, you're just gonna drive me crazy. It's the little things that get you. Okay, cool, right? We got our stickers done. We're gonna disappear the square. We're gonna go here. We're gonna attach all these so they, well, let's say we make it. All right, save. We'll call it Moose. And we're gonna put it into sticker packs. I don't have anything turned on. I ruined some paper yesterday, so I'm just gonna go with this is. It isn't the one. It's this one that I ruined the first shoot. So I kind of want to use it. Okay. And we're going to use this. For letter map register. Thank you. Firm data. Oh dear. Okay, I'm just going to get a few things so we can get this done quickly. Downloading firmware. Paper's already set up over there. We're just downloading firmware, unfortunately. Waiting for it. And we'll get to this amazing project real quick. Do I have everything I need? That's my next goal. Wrote down some things for me to do for the Hot Wheels video. Oh, come on, hurry up. Let's go check and see what it looks like. 50%. I didn't sign up for this. On firmware. Download for me. Almost done, 75%. %. It's not going to help if I'm watching. Looks like it's almost done. Might have to pop on the light to finish up this episode. I need my cutting board. Need all sorts of things to happen here. Come on, let's go. Did it finish? Power's back on. Date successful. Okay. Perfect. Good. Let's do what we need to do then. Let's print it. Continue. Send to printer. At the Jose. I don't know why that's my default. Okay, so here we go. It's sending it to the printer. These might look terrible. We'll see. My next step is laminating after printing. So we'll need to buy more laminate. Maybe they'll look good and then I can ship them off. Look a little dark. It's a little dark. Do I want to finish making these? I don't know. Let's see what we think. Let's jump into the studio. How dark they came out. I mean, they're nice. I'll make them. They look pretty good, actually. All right, let's do our best to try to make these. See how I said I messed up the paper? Big old streaks of color going on over there. I'm going to cut it on the right side, so the colors are a little too dark. I think that's right where it's supposed to be. Where's my paper cutter? Don't get too comfortable over there. We got things to work on. Oh man, why did I do that more? I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have just done it the way I always do it. The better you make this cut, the easier life it becomes to line up everything. So it's just in practice to make a good cut. So get it lined up. Push it firmly against that back. Chop that off. That becomes extra. And this is usually right at this red line, so I'm going to cut that off real quick. Toss that. Now becomes the hardest part of this whole adventure. It's putting the laminate on. Okay, first you pull off the easy to peel tab on the top, which is why I buy these ones, because they make it super easy. Whoops, even when you can't be idiot proof, it can be. So that's the first part of it. Then I need a piece of tape to tape it down. Actually, the flatter you put your tape here in this part, the better. But as you can see here, I didn't do a great job of that. Using some recycled tape though from the edge of my desk. Zoom out so you can see this project in its entirety. Okay. Like, we're kind of committed to doing these stickers at this point, so let's go. Okay. So I'm going to take the back side of it. That usually works pretty good. Then I come back, make sure I get all the bubbles out. Try to at least. Especially up where the sticker is. Okay, good. Now, the only problem with laminating it is sometimes the Cricut decides it's not going to read it. So that's my next issue. Okay, white ones go on the left side, so it's going to go into the Cricut like this, or the right side, I'm sorry. So the next part of this whole situation is to grab my Cricut sheet. Throw that over there. I like to line it up sideways. I feel like I have a better grasp of how to line it up. It's sideways. Okay, and I grab my little ruler, my brayer as they call them. It's not perfectly lined up, but it's going to read the registration marks and try to do its best to cut it from there. Okay. So if it doesn't look good, I'm going to call it, hopefully before it eats it, but Okay, select maker. I think it's the C62. I always have to guess. That's correct. Okay, let's wish me luck. I'm gonna go over there to try to feed this thing. Come on, cricket. Ah. So you read all the. It looks like it knows what it's doing, but never be sure. No. Can't tell if it's reading well. For the most part, everything looks like it's on, so we're just gonna let that do its thing. Sorry to keep you guys so late. So we're at 84% of the process done. It's a Friday, I know, so I should let you go early. But I wanted to get a lot done today. We watched the YouTube video. I took some notes on that so I can get that buttoned up. My plan for that is I have another 18 days before that project has been a year-long project from filming it. I filmed it last year, around the mid to end part of August, and I'm still processing it. I have about, I don't know, 20 more episodes to go, 24 episodes to go. So it is a big project, and I only have 20 days to do it in. I think the hardest part is doing the narrative. I could leave it without a lot of the narrative. Like you saw today, there was a lot of narrative. I talked about pretty much every car, which might be a little bit of overkill. We'll have to see what the consensus is. Not that anyone really watches them, but maybe we'll get some input, see if, I don't know, the algorithm might pick it up since I haven't put a video out in a while. And the last video I did put out was Matanuska Glacier View car launch. It says we're at 100% of the cutting past number 1, but it's working itself through. It's making some weird noises. If that thing malfunctions, I don't know what to do with it. I got the razor wire of death that came out of the back of it, but luckily it was like a week before warranty ended. I don't use it enough to like break it. It does like to do some crazy stuff to me sometimes. Almost done. Come on. Almost. Could see it over there. I don't know why it's so like. I guess there's a lot of curves. I didn't really even look at the pattern before I cut it, but probably a lot of indents where the horns go and stuff. It's done. All right, let's switch to our studio view. All right, cool. So they're all done. This is probably the most satisfying part. Let's zoom out just a little bit. But we can take off the excess material. Okay, they all look really good. Lots of trash in this whole process. Okay. I bet you I could have done this whole project in AI in about 10 minutes without having to like color and draw it. I could have been like outline this moose in an outline and it would have done it for me. All right. Oh dear. That's not what I wanted. Sometimes I use this to stick it back to itself. Oh, I did this wrong. It's upside down. It only becomes a problem when I'm hanging it back up. Oh, and there's a couple little pieces of sticker here. And if you leave it on here, it'll just get welded into it. But the next time you use it, it's impossible to get off. So I advise that you take that off if you notice it. All right, lining that up. That's all good. All right, cool. So, recap. We made some stickers. Let's see what they look like. So here's the moose with the pattern. You can see the pattern. It's just actually you can see the pattern decently well. Pretty cool little splotchy paintball moose. It did cut this little tiny square out, which I thought was pretty interesting. This little tiny triangle right here. Cut that out. So there's moose number 1. There's moose number 2. Like I said, tried to like chop this little piece out, but tried is a very it did it. It just like did some weird stuff. It's a cool little sticker. And we'll last but not least, our traditional moose stickers. So yeah, that's it. We did some stickers today. They're pretty cool. That was a good starter project to many more projects I have to do. A little side project. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching. I know it was a long one. We stuffed a lot in there. We really packed it in. Just getting back into the swing of things after being out in Alaska, trying to get that video on the books, but with all the other random projects, it seems like there's a lot to do around here. Anyways, I gotta turn off all my machinery before it starts heating this whole place up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. We'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Peace.